Thank you, Lampshade. I did not see that. Wow, I can't believe I just said all those words. And no one could hear me. That's so sad. Alright. Thank you, Lampshade. I appreciate that. I just reinstalled some new RAM. Alright, we're good. I just reinstalled some new RAM. And I had to unplug all my cables and do that. I can't believe I just talked for 17 minutes straight and no one could hear it. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Let's start again. Thank you, Lampshade. Welcome. So, hello everybody. It is 3:44 p.m. now. We started to stream about 17 minutes ago and we forgot we were muted. It's 15th of June. That's nice. And today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be revamping a little area in the keep. Now, this is an old build. This is literally like 4 or 5 years old. And it is a build that I've kind of neglected for a very long time. Now, while I was off stream, just before we got on stream time, I redid the roof, and I was just touching some things up. But there is a lot to do, and we'll see how far we get today. Now, if you were watching here, or if you watched the VOD and you were wondering why I couldn't talk and what I was explaining, previously I was just showing the old versions of Anoth Kingdom, right? Just the old versions of Anoth Kingdom. This is a build that has been with me for a very long time, and that's what it's called, is Anoth Kingdom. Now, I do have to say it again because it wasn't on stream. These statues are not mine. I stole them. These are from Trixie Blocks. This sword is mine. This is from Google. Just so we get the credit out. Is this the part of the medieval world? It is! What I showed on that video the other day is down here. That's what I showed on video the other day. This is all the same world, Lampshade. But yeah, now that we got that out of the way, let me show you what I was just talking about. So, right now what I'm debating is either going with an old design philosophy of having this area, these 8 rooms, be guest chambers, or to make them into something else. Right? That's kind of what I'm debating. Now, the reason why I don't like these rooms right now is, 1, half of them aren't finished, and 2, they are basic as fuck. They do not look like my interior decoration design. Right? That's why I want to redo them, right? Now, I have headroom, so I could move this out more and make this like a bigger thing, or whatever, and I could put hallways and whatever like that if I wanted more than 8 bed chambers. But for right now, I think 8 bed chambers is more than enough. Now, keep that in mind. What we can do is we could go to other builds, like the Magnificent Mansion, and go steal that room design from myself. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, while I'm doing this, let me just explain. I've been playing this world for a very long time. Very long time. So there's a lot of little builds that are in my head but won't be in yours. So when I'm talking about random shit, don't lose your mind, because there's a lot of stuff that I have like halfway designed and stuff that is kind of out there, right? Okay, and we'll take that, because this is a mansion design that I have not finished, even though I think it's super cool. Got a lot of cool builds in it. Vaulted ceiling's nice. Oh yeah, I forgot I did these. These are so dope. Cool, cool, cool. Anyway. But yeah, if you didn't hear me the first time, Lampshade, this is a part of the medieval world. This is the world of Agram. Do you know what? I could add that to the thumbnail. You see where I have this? This is my thumbnail template, but usually on the bottom right, it says Minecraft. I could put something in the top right that says World of Agram, which is the world name. That'd be cool. Anyway. Let's go ahead and take some of the design idea that I just had, and let's go ahead and make a room. And what we're going to do with this room is we are just going to copy the fuck out of it. Okay. Let's go. Sure. Let me see if I can actually like make this look cool. I think that looks better. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the white wall being on the bottom. Let's do this. 2. Now I am using a painting mod. Because of course. There we go. It's like, this looks a lot better, right? I feel like what I should do is move this up, 1, and then stairs upside down on top of it to give a depth thing. I feel like that would help. There we go. See, now this is a bedroom. So what I could do is I could just copy this, right? Like, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. And just paste it to where they're all just templates, because that's kind of what it's supposed to be. Like, it's not supposed to be entirely unique, right? Let me get my kill command. Alright. Doesn't copy the paintings, that's noteworthy. Okay, and we'll just, we'll rotate this 90-90. Which means it's in this corner now. We'll kill. Okay, and there we go. Has that been copied over each time, or is that just this wall? I think it's just this wall. Okay, that's good. I think it's here. Ooh, undo. Okay, 90-90. Ah, whoops. That's an undo. I do need to be careful with that, because here I could actually do a little bit of damage. I think it's here. Hmm. That should still work. Okay. Sure. So what I could do here is just do the same design that I had there. And then just grab a trapdoor. I noticed in your last video you said that people in the Ice Kingdom were isolated from everyone else. Can you explain the lore? Abso-fucking-lutely, gamer. So, the way it works, and I actually have a full lore document up, but I don't think I need to pull it up. The way it works is that this kingdom, Anoth Kingdom, the one we're currently building in, is an isolationist type of kingdom, right? Now, you'll see this in actual history, like, for example, Japan in the early 1400s, 1300s. They were all very isolationist type, I don't know, would you call them folks or whatever? Just people, right? So, with that, oh, I need to move this back. Okay, we'll finish our thought first. With that, the idea is that these people, there's certain people who don't do what I'm about to say, but these people don't like to communicate with any other peoples that are not them, right? Kind of like if they were Vikings, but the polar fucking opposite, and they didn't want to raid anybody, and they just want to stay home. So they're isolationist. The reason why, and the reason why I said that is because I've illustrated that by having them in this very secure area. Very secure. Like, this area, if there was an army to besiege this would be a costly siege. Because there's one gate, and there is one way in. And there's one way out, right? So that would be a costly defeat. And then I could also add to other walls and stuff like that. But these guys are isolationists, right? They're isolated. With that, the reason why they are like that is because there was a point to where their kingdom was captured, right? And that was because of people on the outside. So the way I had illustrated that previously, I haven't done it yet here, but the way I had it previously is that the bridge that was protecting their kingdom was blown up at one point, because that was their, like, one way in, one way out kind of thing, and that was the old version. But their bridge was blown up at one point, and they were kind of locked inside, and there was a bunch of shit that happened, but that is, like, one aspect. Now, another aspect, one of the things that I've shown, and I'll show you up here, is that this place is protected by a champion. A champion of Anoth Kingdoms. I call them Anoth's Blade. Now, Anoth's Blade, this is his command center, is a single person who is the greatest warrior of Anoth Kingdom. And Anoth Kingdom is where we're at right now, but the way they find out who's the greatest warrior is they take, let's say they do a few dual tourneys, and, like, the winners from, like, let's say the last 10 dual tourneys are in the runnings, right? So, they'll take the 10 people and they'll give them a task, right? So, the first task might be, hey, go via the mountains, go and scale all these mountains, so right where my mouse is going, right? All these mountains, all from here, all the way up here, to a dragon's lair. That's where my dragon is. And then go to the top, and then pay tribute to the first Anoth Blade. Right? Because that's where the first Anoth's Blade is. He's up here. Pay tribute. Secondly, go to each faction's nobility and challenge them one-on-one combat to their greatest warrior. Challenge 2. What is the third challenge? I have it wrote down, but it's been a while since I've wrote about it. It's definitely something fucking nuts. I think it might be something with a leadership challenge. to where they have to lead some men to in a battle or something. But the crux of the lore is that the blade needs to do all this stuff, all this training for when they are attacked. Because if Anoth Kingdom is attacked, there's a little thing to where all command is given to Anoth's blade, the current blade, the one blade. So regardless of who is where, regardless if you're the king, if you're the queen, if you're the queen's son, if you're the king's son, Anoth's blade takes control of the army and then leads a defensive campaign to, run whether it be raiding campaigns or whatever, to make the people who are raiding them out of their campaign. That is basically the lore as is right now for Anoth Kingdom. Now, as they are isolationists, they are allies with the Dwarven Kingdoms, because we have 2 Dwarven Kingdoms here. And if we go ahead and look in our cave, we should be able to see that. There's the Dwarven Kingdom number 1. And if we come over here, there's number 2. Which is a Great Forge, by the way. But yeah, that is kind of the explanation. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to answer them. But yeah, that's why this this tower is in such an advantageous position. Because if I was using Distant Horizons right now, from this tower, you can see all of this. Which from a tactical standpoint, pretty goddamn useful. You can also see behind you quite a ways as well. You can't see the water though, it sucks. But yeah, that's the kind of my thought process from a tactical standpoint, right? Because just to give you the download on this, this world is something I'm trying to fully realize in its own like it's a high fantasy world, right? But it's also supposed to be grounded in a reality, right? So obviously, if an army comes here, but they're at a choke point, you're choking off your army. So regardless of if you have 1 million troops, they still all have to go through the same thing. So you could fight off, however many with a fewer amount of people, right? That's kind of my idea. Anyway, let's get back to it. So what has happened here? These are too small, yeah? Okay. I could move this one back, but I can't do it for this one. So what we'll do instead is, I mean, all I need to do is reduce it by 1 block. I just don't know logistically how I'm going to do it. That's all. Okay. Okay, we're going to copy, undo, and paste. I'll fix that in a second. Wait, what? Oh boy. Is it just for this one that's... Oh. Right. As that doesn't piss me off at all. Oh, I just realized you can't see what I'm typing. It doesn't matter, it's just world edit command stuff. If you have a question about a command, I'll just tell you. Damn uneven numbers. Yeah, I just want to doll them up a little bit. certainly too big. There we go. Okay, I think that's satisfactory for right now. I have noticed something. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of having a nation that is just like isolationists, because I think that's a really cool concept, especially in a medieval fantasy type world like my own. But yeah, there's definitely like inspirations and stuff for sure, right? Um, Not everything that I've come up with here is from my brain, but a lot of it is. A lot of it is. I would say if I was gonna give you like a number on that, I'd say maybe 70% of the builds here are directly from my brain, and the rest of them are inspirations. Now, mind you, that's only the ones I'm thinking about because I can't possibly know what has like given an effect or whatever, right? Okay, technically, per what I have built here, this castle is now complete. Not including the cave system. Alright, I'm satisfied. Just to show you the detail of this world, real quick. Oh, I guess there is that, too. Is the Dwarven Kingdom isolated too, or is just allied with the kingdom? Yes and yes. Well, I guess not yes to the just portion of it, but usually Dwarven Kingdoms are isolationists in general. So yes, they are also isolated. This is a crypt, by the way, which is a fully realized crypt. This is every line of all kings and queens that have lived under King Anoth the First. What's his name? Raymond Anoth died in 500 AS. I don't remember what the AS stands for. After Shattering, probably. That is me trying to figure out what year system I want to use, because I haven't figured that out yet. This is our food supply. This place makes me upset because I placed all this shit manually. This place is really a bitch. This is a really cool spot, though. Because we go down here, we have like a little area that I can build something with. I'm still debating whether this is going to go down here or not. It's kind of like just standing here for right now. But this is also huge. Because like I could put this up here somewhere as well. But yeah, now what I want to do is I want to see if I can figure out like a cool building design that is something that could be a little bit of modular, makes sense in a winter biome, and is also my own build. So right now, this is the build. So just a house with a roof, a campfire here, which warms the house, a way for the smoke to get out, and just like a big bed, right? There's not like a ton of detail to it, but my idea is trying to understand what kind of house you would build if it snows like crazy all the goddamn time. Right? You can't have a flat roof because it would inevitably cave in. Right? There needs to be, unless it's like, you know, like the castle's different. But for these regular houses, it needs to be different. Right? It needs to be different. Now, I also want to build multiple of them. And I don't want to build every single one of them manually. I want to do a little bit of copy and paste shenanigans. So I don't think that this build works because the back looks weird. There's a problem with the back. So I think what I want to do, just go ahead and just delete this. Because this is the copy, right? And like maybe do some kind of rounded thing here. Because like I could go for like Skyrim vibes to where like it's kind of like if you think about where the Fighters Guild is and how that's built, I could build something like that as like an inn, right? But I'd rather do it from memory than look at it. Because that's kind of like a little bit of inspiration, I guess. Whoops. Crosshair mod. He hadn't already noticed this is a heavily modded thing. But yeah, I feel like the way my thought process works for these buildings is they're trying to be a little bit more realistic. And I'm trying to develop a look based off the problems they would face. Because that's kind of how shit works in real life. If you ever went to a winter area, like, you know, deep in Siberia, the houses probably look a little bit different from the way our houses look here in, you know, or the way they would look in Florida. I don't live in Florida, but like it's the way they would look. Because I know for one, like somewhere in the United States, I don't know if it's Florida specifically. It probably is actually. There's a place in the United States that don't build basements, but in Canada we build basements, right? So I'm trying to follow that kind of architecture design, right? How am I gonna do this? I think I definitely want to have some kind of thing sticking off like this. Like that. Whoops. Like following that Viking boat design type thing. See, that looks a little weird, though. Is it because of this? I need to turn night vision back on. Oh, wait, night vision is on. Why does everything look so blown out? No, there needs to be more blocks separating the point. Let's make this interrupted. Like that, maybe? I don't even know what I'm going for here. I just want a point. It's too big. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to put something on the back of this, though. Because the front's looking very heavy, and the back isn't looking like... Like, it kind of feels like, to me, looking at this, that the thing is going to fall over. I'm going to turn down my light, so I can not look so white on white. Okay. I think where we start is I think we go ahead and copy the base of this, and we start there. So what I'll do is, because I can't find my point, I'll just copy right here. How the fuck did that just happen? Did I not grab a top block? Is that what just happened? Because it's here and here, right? I don't know how the fuck that happened. Whoops. Copy, rotate 90, 90. There we go. Then we remove this. It kind of feels like I'm designing a boat. Could have did that with World Edit. Okay. I feel like this is not going to look the way I want it to. What if I did it like a little, like, wood thing? That's a great idea. Yeah. Okay. I got it. We're locked in. Pause 2. Let me show you what I mean. So, these guys are burning fireplaces, right? Where do they store the wood? They store it outside. They need to have it covered or else it's going to get buried, right? So, how do we design around that? It's very fucking simple, right? You just build a little roof for it. Just build a little roof for it. All right. Did I break anything in here? Nope. We're good. So now what I can do is I could bring these down. And I could bring the ground, like I could put some wood down if I want to. But not as much as that, right? We don't want to have that weight there. So I think what I'll do is I'll just do something custom. So I go like this. So I'm going to follow the same pattern up top, right? It's right here, here, set dark oak. Like that. So it's all in line, that's all in line. This isn't, this is now. So we bring this out here. Okay. And then that's like that. And then we smooth it all out like this. So we have a smooth transition from ground to floor. Like that. And then we could have like a little area for wood, whether it be outside cooking. Like, we have a lot of thoughts here. We could have like a little water basin that's heated. See, now that's not feeling so heavy. It still looks weird, but like, you know, this could be a unique house design as well. Right? So if I want to, I could just grab these. Right, we'll just do oak. And I could do this. And I could just do that. Right? Like, that's completely fine. And I could put a wood block up here. Let me actually just go grab the one I've actually made. It's literally right there. I'm going to teleport right in front of it. There we go. Grab the axe. This is a chisel and bits thing. So I do this. Put an axe in it. Sure. Okay. And a variation could be is like any house could have something else there, right? Like they could have an outside fireplace. You could have a place to cook. Have a lot. Like there's a lot of options there. There's a lot of stuff to play with. I wonder if you would have a lantern out here. I don't think you would. I think I'm going to have lanterns out here just sort of, you know, just have the light. But, like, I don't think that these would exist in this environment. Because, like, this is, like, super, super cold. Like, you're in the mountains. Like, this entire biome is the coldest it will get, right? You know, I think something that will help is having some nice pine trees in between these houses. Where's my pines, too? These are all my pines here. Pines there, some pines there. Lots of pines, actually. All these trees are really good options between splitting it up between houses and stuff. Because this definitely feels a little bit better. I think what I need to do, too, I think I need to use a little bit of boat stuff. If I get a boat, flip it upside down, I could use it as a roof. I just don't have a boat big enough. Like, I have big boats, but I don't know if I have a boat that big. It's like this, maybe. This is what Viking architecture looks like, right? Dude, I could have, like, a little fucking pass-through like that. I actually know someone who has something like that. They have, like, a wood fire. They have a wood stove, is what we call it here in Newfoundland. And they have a little trap door to where you can throw the wood in without having to go through the house. It's really cool, actually. So now what we'll do is I think I'll just add a little path. And I think I'll manually do this. I think... Ooh, what is going to be the path type, though? Like, what makes sense here? Like, I could do cobblestone and the bluegrass, because it'll come up blue like this. I think that looks fine. Like, the majority of the path is buried. Only problem with doing this is that if I ever want to turn on the snow, this is a snow block and will get snowed on, which is very fucking irritating. Because, you know, sometimes you just want to turn on the snow to kind of see what it looks like, right? Okay. What's going to be next, then? I feel like I definitely need an inn. And by the way, I could build houses here as well, if I want to. But it's supposed to be like a relatively small city. But I definitely want a big inn. Right? And I could also put it under the tree. Not like here, but like right here. Let's go ahead and get some dimensions working. Oh, dude. This could look so dope. I could have a left-sided door. Okay. So, like, I'll do a little platform. Like this. You're about to see what I mean by this in a second. So this is the side entrance. So it comes in like that, but that's not where the walls are. Like, the walls don't start here. The walls start here, but then it just turns in. So we put the wall right here. Then we do this. And then this is our entrance point. Right? Give that little indented look. This is what happens, is you kind of get stuck with an idea. You're like, man, that would be cool. And then, bam. Fucking lightning storm. What happened? How'd this happen? Am I fucking around? Why is this wrong? Oh. Yeah. It's like I'm about to say, I'm like losing my fucking marbles here. Okay. So this goes like that. Oh, working sevens. So 5, let's do 6. 5, 6, there we go. So then we're looking at the side, right? So now we're going to go 6. Then we're going to do a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do another 6. That's a 6 right there. We're going to do a 5. And then we're going to do a 4. Like that. Okay. What's in the middle here? This should be a 7, actually. This is a 6. This should be a 7. So now this is a 7. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 plus 1. There we go. And now, we're going to flip this. All we got to do is copy it right here. Which way we're facing? North is this way. Never eat shredded wheat. There we go. Flip east. There we go. So then we're now defining the look of this. So now we're going to come out however many things, and we're basically just going to copy this entire thing. And we're going to do it but inverse, right? Because I'm taking inspiration from the Fighters Guild in Skyrim. Right? So we're going to grab... Oh, fuck. We need to move this. This needs to be moved 1 block. Wait, I should already have my 2 selected. Nice. Yeah, I like to work with middles. And anyway, I need to move this left anyway, so... let's go ahead and undo that. Let's grab this block. Pause 2, move 1. I'm trying to be in the middle of the tree as well. So that's our entrance right there. Right? Let's go ahead and copy it again. Doesn't matter how big this copy is because I'm pasting with air. Right? Okay, we're gonna go here. Whoops, forgot to paste with air. So this might appear very big, but there's going to be a lot of interior shit going on. So it might just have to be that big. Okay, how's the end going to look? Let's use purple concrete so I know where my start is. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. Three like that. And how the fuck did that come to be? Oh, it's because I'm stupid. There we go. Okay. So that's the tail end. Right? And all we do is just copy it from here. Paste it and we're good. So that is our little design. The reason why I wanted the back part is I just think that that would be really cool to have the back part kind of like they do in Skyrim for like tables or whatever. So I think the entrance is going to go like that, and I think that the back part is going to be a little bit bigger. Like this. Sure, I'll let that misclick guide my life. 3 like that. 3 like that. Bam, 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 bam. Let's do 4. There we go. And 3 and 3. And then I'll do stairs on all that. And we can have like a little back area, kind of like Skyrim. But yeah, this is going to take up a lot of space. Now, I guess a good question would be is why would you want to have an inn when you're not really having travelers? I guess isolationism isn't entirely clear in my mind, because the way I'm thinking about it is that the people don't leave, but maybe they take visitors, I guess. But maybe it's frowned upon, but they still have an inn. Or maybe the inn is more like less rooms and more drinking. I guess it's also a workaround. Okay. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to replace all the purple concrete with blue. Purple concrete, blue concrete. Replace above blue concrete, blue concrete. 2, 3. Let's do 4 for size of windows. That's fine. Okay. Now it gets difficult. Because now we gotta kind of manually do this. This is the annoying part. Anytime you build a build like this, at least we only have to do half it manually. Anytime you build a tapering up build like this, because that's what it's going to be, they're kind of going for that boat effect, there is a number of manual shit you gotta do. This is one of those things. Now, we can make this a little bit easier on ourselves. What just happened? Oh. I thought that this was the door, but it's not. But yeah, anytime you have to do manual stuff, like, it can kind of get a little rough. Oh, we only need to do a quarter of this, because it's all the same. That's good. Okay, and then all we need to do is stand on this block. Copy, rotate, 90, 90, paste with air. Right, sorry, no rotating, flipping. Okay, and then paste. I don't know how that happened. I'm pretty sure if we rotate it 90, 90, we should be fine. Yep. And then if we flip west and then paste. Yeah, there we go. So now we can grab our entire selection again. Ooh, can we? Oh. We probably can't because the block is too close. We'd have to do something like this. Rotate 1990, flip east. How the fuck did that happen? This is east, brother. There we go. Okay, and then we rotate 90. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing it like this is because I'm an idiot. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's just because World Edit's a little weird sometimes. That's all. Okay. So now we're going to grab this block. And it still might be a little weird. Maybe I need to grab the top block instead. No, we're good. All right. Let's remove those two blocks. Remove this block. Let's remove this block. Should have fucking seen that coming. Let's undo one of those. I think I'm going to do vaulted ceilings in this as well. Okay. Great. And then we got to do it again. And we got to do it again. Maybe we do one. So right now, we did 4. We did 4 again. Then we do 3, 2, and 1. And then we should be there. Right? Yeah, this is where it gets a little tedious. This is how you get burned out, by the way. Like, especially when you're building on the scale that I'm usually building. And not just the scale, I guess the rate as well. Because just because I'm not streaming or recording Minecraft doesn't mean I'm not playing. I am playing Minecraft all the fucking time, dude. This is probably my favorite game of all time. Genuinely. Okay. Flip south. Dude, I gotta not forget the air argument. There we go. I shouldn't even place this one. But, it's whatever. So yeah, this is just a 3. So we're just gonna select the entire area again. And then we'll just add one more, and then we'll build it one more time. There we go. Remove that. Remove this. Remove these. Okay. Now here's our turning point, right? So, we could continue to build this the way it's going. So, it's going to go, it goes 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, and then 1, 1. Which is not enough to make it meet at the middle. So, here's the problem. If I go the way of the math to where I'm going even, so 2 of 2 4s, which is the height of this, right? 2 of these, 2 3s, 2 2s, or whatever. It's not going to meet in the middle, and it's going to look weird. Right? Right now, it doesn't look terrible. Mind you, I can see where the vision is, right? You might not be able to. I can see where it's going. So I could follow it, or I could break the thing and just try to go across and like maybe do something in the middle, or I could do something like this. Evenness to the extent that I was just about to do it is not only unnecessary, but it sometimes makes your stuff not look as good as it is. Or could be. Right? So we grab this. And we just put that as 1. Right? And we just go ahead and make sure we grab it all. Right? Do the same thing to where it's got this whole loop around the area. Then I could build it there instead. Flip west. Oh, and if you're curious on how I was really quick on the east, south, west and thing, not the verbiage, I'm talking about where I actually know the like which side is which. It's because I have it memorized. And when you have a map, it makes stuff a little bit easier as well. Because, you know, up is north, obviously, and you can see the stuff right there. So it makes it a lot easier. Okay. So there's that. I think I'm going to now come in again, I think. I think I'm going to do 1. Just 1 this time. And then I'm going to go this again. Okay, I don't want the roof to look goofy. That's all. I'll have to move these in once we're there. Okay. Copy. Paste. Oh wait, don't I just want 1 here? I think I'll do 2 instead, because you're barely going to be able to see the 1. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want it that small. Oh, do you know what I could do? Instead of having to do this whole do it twice thing. Oh, I already have it. Nice. Flip east. Yeah, I just noticed that I accidentally selected a block higher anyway. There we go. So yeah, it's definitely getting that boat effect, but it might be a little... might be a little too steep. I made it steep because I wanted some nice walls, but this might be too steep. I'm looking at the side size. Whatever. I'd say we just stick with it. So we do this. I'll tell you one thing, this is tedious. Thankfully, I've worlded it to like make it a little bit easier, but there's only so much I can do. West. Oops. Tears rolling down my face. We love this. Just allergies, guys. Alright. Nice. Not sure about this. How many more do we need to go? That many. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, it gets bigger, doesn't it? Well, we're about to find out, dude. It definitely looks a little more grandiose than what I was originally thinking. I could taper down the sides a bit. If I came in and just, like, cut it a little bit. I think that's probably the biggest problem right now. Is that. I think we remove after, but I think we go ahead and finish it now, so. Let's get it. Definitely doesn't help that I'm quite tired after today. After I woke up today. And just wait, this tiredness is gonna go away the second I'm due for some sleep. Worst part. It's like, oh yeah, you were tired all day and you suffered through it. Now you're finally in bed and guess what? You can't sleep, bitch. The worst fucking part, dude. If anyone's curious, by the way, I do have a 82 WPM, words per second, word per minute. 84 words per second would be kind of crazy. If you're just curious on why I'm typing quickly. Flip south. Not a flex. A lot of people can do that. Flip west. A lot of people can do that. Do I want to double this up? Nah. The worst part about building a build like this is that it's so not cheatable. I guess you can cheat here if I wanted to. Like, I could just make this real simple. Could grab this block here. And do this. Then grab these blocks here. I actually don't want to do that. There we go. Yep. Like, I could definitely do it this way as well. It's a perfectly viable way of doing it. Because, like, that's the cap, right? But the thing is like, now we can see that it looks weird. There you go. So now it's got a roof on it, we can see that it's like, it's kind of a little chunky, right? I think the way you would fix this, I think the way I might just fix it right now, is we come in through like right here, go out, and then taper. Because like I definitely don't need to be this fucking big. This is huge. Like this is on the scale of that, which is a little unnecessary. This is why I was building in blue concrete instead of giving detail and stuff. Yeah, I think that's gonna be one I come back to. Building houses for me nowadays is the harder thing. Building interior is easy. Hmm. They are kind of on a similar scale of that, to be fair. Well, while we're kind of just vibing for a moment, let me go show you this. This is a build I built quite a while ago, and by quite a while, on the scale of things, I built this really recently, maybe 3-4 months ago. This was something I just kind of wanted to build because having this nice dark forest with a no similar to Hobbit hole houses felt kind of dumb. This is the entrance. If we come in, you know, it's very basic, but I'm very pleased the way it looks, you know. This is not basic. The ceiling, not basic at all. This took forever. But I'm really liking the way that the layers are like all little weird. Because like it's underground, right? A pretty nice pantry. Some water. I have room. I have put a thing here for like a different room. And then a big ass kitchen. If we come over here, we have like a nice fireplace. Which comes out through here. If we come down through here, we have our bedroom. Which, by the way, best interior I've done in a while. Look at this. And we want this house to be kind of like a family house. All you do is you put 2 holes here, and you just go down this way, and then bam, you got another bedroom. Down here, another bedroom. Really dope. I built so much shit, though. Because, like, even this, like, this looks a little weird, but it's actually perfect. Like, it works. That's like one of the few builds that is actually in this Dark Forest. I have a hidden thing under a tree. I have this. This is a cool build. I built this maybe 7 months ago. I'm a big fan of castles, obviously. I think this is my cooler tower design, that's for sure. But yeah, this is a ruined castle, which, by the way, is still work in progress. Love this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's really cool. It's supposed to resemble a sigil. But yeah, this is also inspired by Skyrim, actually. This rooftop. This is supposed to be loosely inspired by the vampires that... fuck, I forget her name. The Vampire DLC. Dawnbreaker or whatever. Dawnguard. But yeah, I'm supposed to have like some kind of laboratory up here. Or something cool that's like less vampire-ish. And then all these fucking windows. They're still going to be open. Now we go in. You can see kind of design here. I like this design as well. It's just like, I wanted to make it a little bit bigger, but I haven't yet. Like, I want this underground, like, super sick area. But for right now, I don't have it. I don't have the idea. What happened here? Yeah, it's supposed to be flowerless, by the way. That was intentional. Other than this. You're gonna see some of the storytelling beats that I use here. For the Skellies. When this is finished, I'll probably definitely do a full video on. But for right now, I don't think there's enough content here. I mean, to be fair, there's not, like, there's a lot of builds that I have done, and some of them are incomplete. Like, this one's complete. Let me show you this one, actually. But, like, Anoth Kingdom was complete, but then I changed it to where it's no longer complete. It's like, this is the entrance. It's supposed to resemble a ruin, obviously. I'm actually quite pleased the way this turned out. Because I love making old shit. Oh my god. What's happening? I have 2 frames. Top left. I wonder what's doing that. Falling sand? Can't be any falling sand here. Oh, is it my boys? Oh god. Shh. These are my boys. Wait, they're not even here. Fuck. What the hell is causing this lag? Hang on. I know I'm like breaking your brain right now because I'm not actually showcasing it. Something's causing this. Where are you? Not the lava. Visible item frames, not unlikely. Bookshelves? They're not even full bookshelves. Like, maybe this room's causing lag, but... not this amount. Fucking 20 FPS? Wild. Yeah, truly, truly not supposed to be this laggy. And I am trying to clear entities as well. Yeah, it's not falling sand. Could be vines, I guess. But, like, I'm not lagging here. Interesting. I can't really show that one off. Tell you one thing, I'm ready to go to bed. And it's not bedtime yet. It's 5 p.m. for me. Just for reference. 5 p.m. I'll go to sleep at 8. So 3 more hours. Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging so much. Weird. But yeah, that's one of my builds that are completely finished. The maze, I guess, is completely finished. There's a whole ass fucking maze here. Let me see if I can illustrate this. What's that? Ah, right. That is the redstone. Let me go ahead and do full. 85? There we go. Oh, we just missed it. There's the maze. It's really nice when you actually have a map that you can look at it. It's huge, dude. It's fucking massive. This is such a bitch to create. Thank God I had these things, because I wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise. And guess what? I'm building another one. In my second continent. Over here. And guess what? It is not only 2 times bigger, I think it's like 5 times bigger. I think I could fit this fucking maze, the one I just showed you, in here like 20 times. So there's all these sections, and they're layered. It's, let's see. It's 5 by 3. 5 by 3. And that's just one floor, and I think there's 3 floors. Dude, why is my nose running away? Go away, nose. This is still heavily work in progress. Like, I haven't even really started this yet. There you go. I even have like a little maze in here. Okay. We have, I would say that this build is finished. This build is half. This build is completely finished. The sewer isn't. I still have one more thing to put in the sewer. This build is work in progress. The dock is finished. The biome is not finished. This city isn't finished. That's a work in progress. Plus, I need to do every interior for that. This needs to be remade because it's stupid. This isn't finished. You can see that's a fucking habit for me. We have some islands here. This isn't finished because I'm building a monster in there, which is heavily inspired by Critical Role. Let's see. This one's finished. Mind you, it's relatively small. And then I haven't even really started building here. Like I just showed off the maze. That's a work in progress. I haven't built any kind of shit here other than like a few things like this. Mind you, I'm quite pleased the way this looks. Dude, what is happening to my frames? It's a fucking grass, I know it is. Am I on fancy? Nope. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Pretty happy the way this turned out, if I'm being honest. That was built maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago. Around a month. And the other one is over here. I don't know why I'm shifting through here. It's going to take forever. We have like a little bridge that I've kind of like destroyed a little bit. Really liked how that turned out. We have a path that leads all the way up to this, which is also like a little ruin. Not as ruined, but you know, this shit's all super old. Fully furnished room. Staircases, and then we were supposed to have something under it. Oh yeah, there it is. Work in progress as well. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to stream for another 20 hours. And we've only had a very short stream today, but I'm very tired, and I would like to stop talking now because my voice is kind of hurting. It's going to take me a few days to actually get acclimated to talking for the length of I'm talking, because I'm trying not to, I'm trying desperately to not stop talking. It's kind of the streamer thing, but there's a little bit of difficulty with that. But I do hope you enjoyed. I'll leave this stream up for a little bit longer so people can actually go and check it out. But until next time, guys. See ya!